And don't you get sick of hearing these people that keep saying, oh, when the market crashes, the gold and silver price are going to crash. I hear that all the time, and I'm waiting for that. What do you think it means when the world's largest institutional investor says something very positive? Yes, you heard that correct, positive, about gold. We already know what they recently did with silver. Who are we talking about? Blackrock, the biggest institutional investor in the world. They put the institution in the term institutional investor, and they have 3 positive reasons why they think the price of gold is going up, up, up. But first, let's just review what they recently did with silver. They made a significant purchase of physical silver. They did this through the PSLV, that's the Sprott Physical Silver Trust out of Canada. Every dollar that goes into PSLV is turned into physical silver, and now BlackRock is holding over 20 million shares. Now, don't forget, guys, this is BlackRock, and when the world's biggest institutional investor is taking action on precious metals, guess who's watching? Everybody, including the other large institutional investors. What do you think that means? And wait until you hear what they had to say about gold. They've got 3 key factors, and we're going to make up our own mind. Do we agree with BlackRock or do we disagree? And have you heard who else is talking about precious metals? Yes, other major financial institutions, the big banks, Bank of America, Citigroup, all coming out with positive articles about silver and about gold. What do you think that's going to mean for the future price of the precious metals? We know the LBMA and the COMEX, for instance, near record low levels of inventory they have in their vaults to satisfy all those crazy contracts, those paper electronic versions of silver and gold for that matter. The world is waking up to precious metals. But let's dig into what BlackRock specifically had to say. 3 key factors why they see higher gold prices this year. Yes, this year. But I want you to make up your own mind. Do you agree with BlackRock or do you disagree? This comes from Kitco. In their latest gold market outlook, analysts at BlackRock said that they see potential for gold prices to move higher even after May's sharp sell-off. We remember that, right? May was not a fun month to be invested in precious metals from its near record highs. The bullish outlook comes as prices struggle at a critical support level. Yeah, gold and silver are both hanging in there, right? Do you feel it? I mean, remember, gold was, what, 1700 just like 7 months ago? So, yes, they may be near critical support, but they've been fighting a good fight. Don't you agree? In the face of many headwinds, especially over the last year. Quote, gold is having a moment, one we believe is likely to continue. This comes from BlackRock. The precious metal has risen over 8% so far in 2023. Rah, rah. Thanks to a combination of positive factors, the analyst said in the report. Gold fell from its May 3rd high of around $2,050 per ounce. That was a happy day amid expectations that the U.S. would avoid missing the deadline to raise the debt ceiling. That said, the decline occurred after gold rallied nearly 30% from its 52-week low. If gold proves able to sustain a rally above its 10-year high of $2,067 per ounce, that may suggest another leg in the rally is likely. Okay, so BlackRock, remember, they put the institution in institutional investor. It doesn't hurt to have them on our side. But let's look at these 3 big factors they're talking about. The analysts said they see 3 factors that will continue to support gold prices. The most significant factor driving the precious metals is the Federal Reserve's monetary policy and our old friend Jerome Powell. Markets are expecting the Federal Reserve will keep interest rates unchanged next week. I've said that. I said a long time ago, I thought the Fed was going to pause, and that's going to be rocket fuel for the price of gold and silver. Do you agree with me? I can definitely be wrong. Yes, you can check with my wife, Susie. She's around here. She reads all the comments. She will confirm for you that I'm often wrong, but I believe we're definitely going to have a pause on June 14th. Blackrock said that it's likely that May will prove to be the last rate hike in this tightening cycle. Number 2 reason BlackRock likes gold. The investment firm also sees gold benefiting from rising market volatility. Investors often turn to gold as a way to diversify portfolios amid financial market volatility. Gold historically has a low correlation with broad U.S. stock and bond exposure. In the last 20 years, monthly price correlation between gold and the S&P 500 was 0.09, meaning there was virtually no correlation between stocks and gold. That means that just because the market went up, gold didn't go up, and vice versa. Just because the market goes down doesn't mean that gold has to go down. And don't you get sick of hearing these people that keep saying, oh, when the market crashes, the gold and silver price are going to crash. I hear that all the time, and I'm waiting for that. Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot of people waiting on the sidelines, watching silver and gold. And when the market does crash, if it crashes, I'm not saying it's going to, but if it crashes, those people may be a little disappointed and be forced to rush in. It could be like a wild herd, right, coming to the feeding trough, trying to get the little gold and silver that's out there. Because we know, right, the supplies are constrained. Finally, reason number 3. I'm sorry I've stretched this out so long on you. I know your time's important, and I appreciate you joining me here in the basement. It's not RonTube. It's YouTube. This is Ron's Basement, part of YouTube, but you are the most important part of Ron's Basement. Without you watching right now, there'd be no Ron's Basement, so thank you. I hope you feel like you found a little home away from home, some camaraderie, some friendship. I'll make a video for you, one a day for the rest of my life. Depending on who lives longer, you or me, you could visit with me every day. Please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. Reason number 3, finally, BlackRock said it sees more potential for gold as a geopolitical safe haven. Boy, we haven't talked about that, have we? Like all the craziness going on in the world. And let me tell you something. If you live in a Western country, you've been kind of sheltered. You've been like a sheltered kid, right? A kid that was maybe homeschooled. Nothing against homeschooling, but sheltered from what's going on in the world. There's a lot more going on in the world than the Today Show or the Children's News Network is telling you about. There is huge geopolitical change going on. BlackRock says, and less of a hedge against inflation. Says, with a contentious presidential election in the offing, it's unlikely U.S. political acrimony. I have no idea what that means. I'm not even going to act like I know what it means. And, if I'd done enough research before this video, I would know. So I apologize. Whatever acrimony means will subside anytime soon. That said, the big area of bipartisan agreement in U.S. politics centers on containing China's growing economic and political clout. Gold seems likely to benefit as it did when Russia invaded Ukraine in early 2022 if geopolitical tensions rise. Well, there's a lot more going on than that, BlackRock, right? Give me a call here in the basement. I'll be happy to share it with you. The world is splitting, bifurcation, crazy, insane things going on in the world. Those are the 2 reasons. What do you think? I appreciate you being here. Go watch a live stream, and I'll see you next time.